Hello again, Super Squish Face. I'm from Michigan, southeast Michigan. That's the U.S. state that looks like a big mitten. My dad's from Fort Worth, Texas. That might be what you were thinking of. And I still have a lot of family that resides in northeast Texas. So I can whip out the southern accent whenever I feel the need. And actually, growing up in elementary school, all of my classmates thought I was from the South because, you know, I emulated my father's way of speaking, and it took me years and years of consciously modifying my own speech before the southern accent that I picked up from him fully dissipated. I have heard of Sydney, the city where you now live. I have heard of Sydney, and I've never barbecued shrimp before either, but I have seen the comedy film Shrimp on the Barbie with Cheech Marin and Vernon Wells. It was kind of shitty if I remember correctly. It's been a long time, but yeah, I don't think that one was very funny. That said, if I had a copy of it lying around the house, I would watch it tonight just because you got me thinking of it. And hearing you say Shrimp on the Barbie also made me think of the opening scene of Dumb and Dumber. So the capital city of Australia that you fled was populated mostly by rednecks, drug addicts, and politicians, huh? Scariest of the lot being the politicians, no doubt. I wasn't aware that Sydney was the second most expensive city in the world to reside in. Did not know that. You asked how Social Security is over here in the United States. To be honest, I haven't really educated myself enough about that particular government program to expound too much on it. I know my grandmother's collecting. It doesn't provide enough to cover all of her living expenses, but she's also collecting benefits from my late grandfather's pension, so those two sources provide funds sufficient for her to live on. It's been a long-lasting and popular program, but apparently there are some concerns about funds running out for it in the long term, and how we should go about resolving that issue is always a hot topic for candidates seeking office. What I really despise is all the talk about raising the age at which one is eligible to collect to being 70. Fucking 70. I mean, with the average life expectancy of Americans being just shy of 79, what the hell would be the point? I mean, forget about it if we have to wait until we're withered and on the verge of death before we can collect. If anything, lower it and just work vigorously on the financing issues. And, you know, I'm not going to pretend I know what the solution to that is, but, you know, let's experiment on a smaller scale, see what produces desirable results, and then implement those proven methods on a massive scale, you know. Maximize research, minimize risk. Cigarettes, you asked about cigarettes. Cigarettes here are usually between like $5.50 a pack and $8 a pack, I believe. I'm not a smoker, but my brother has been a smoker for many years, and I'm pretty sure that's the price range of the brands he purchased. Taxes are going up all the time on those, man. Booze is pretty cheap, especially beer. Fuck, you could buy a 24-can pack of cheap beer here for under 15 bucks. But there is 10 cents deposit on each can here in Michigan, and liquor is taxable, so, you know, something like that can add up. Where I'm at, utilities are very expensive. That's the thing here in southeast Michigan. Utilities are just ridiculously fucking expensive. And there are lots of theories about why that is, which I won't go into right now, but yeah, electricity and water here in southeast Michigan, fucking expensive, man. It's not New York pricey, but still pretty pricey. And I am feeling a bit better from my cold, thanks. It's still lingering, but it feels like I'm at the tail end of this thing. Another couple of days and I should be feeling 100%. And yes, you will definitely be seeing more videos from me, sir. This one being the first bit of proof. I hope you're well, man. Bye!